Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you haven't seen any of these before, this isn't replacing the cinematic videos, by the way. This is just a little way to get me out of the tedious editing process of those and get content out to you quicker, as it's obviously a lot easier for me to just film, then upload straight away without having to cut it about too much. So don't panic if you're thinking, what's this? This is just a little quicker thing to also help me and then also get more stuff out to you. So today we're looking at the Razer Goliathus Chroma. I always have trouble saying some of these things. So this is a soft gaming mouse mat. Now Razer have got a massive range of mouse mats if you want to go and have a look to find one that's maybe a little bit different. They also do like hard ones, and you could also get metal back ones. Also the Firefly that has different kind of chroma as well. There's a wireless charging one now. So many different ones. Also, if you'd like me to have a look at the mouse mat that has the wireless mouse, I think it's called the Hyperflux, then leave a like on the video and we'll see if we can make it happen. So I've actually unboxed this previously, but I've reboxed it just for this video so you can have an idea of what it's like if you actually buy one. So let's just get into the box. There's some stats on the back, but I can kind of tell you those as we go. So it's powered by Razer Chroma, so you can do the lighting on it. But one thing to bear in mind is if you're looking to have more than one colour, you're going to have to look at something else, because this is a more affordable mouse mat, so it doesn't have quite the capabilities of something like the Firefly has, which you can kind of do multiple colours at once. You can do like breathing effects and have like a static effect on this one, but if you want to have, like I said, like maybe a rainbow wave, you need to look at the Firefly. Also, the Firefly's got the little section at the top in the middle, so this one may work a little bit better for some people with cable management. Certainly for me, because I've always got my monitor stand. So personally, having it on the left is a lot better for me than having it in the middle. So, you know, pros and cons to each different one. So have a look. I'll put the link in the description box below, so you can have a little bit of a better look at what they do and find whatever's best for you. So let's take this out of the packet. Now this is a soft mouse mat. As I said, they've also got hard ones on the website. You've got some simple instructions and then the lovely Razer stickers. Get some up close action there for you. Put that to the side. Well, this just comes in the back channel. Get rid of that. Apologies for the cut there, the battery ran out of juice and I've got a feeling it's going to do it again, so we'll just get through this as kind of quick as we can. So this has got a nice soft texture on the bottom. We've got some nice rubber grip, so no matter what you put it on, it's not going to move. This is obviously on a mouse mat as a background, but you'll get the idea. It'll obviously be on your desk. You can do color synchronization with your other devices as well, but it's optimized for all all different mice and sensors. The actual size of this is 10 inches by 13.99. There's a 0.12 inch height as well. If you want that in metric, 255 millimeters, 355 millimeters, and then it's 3 millimeters high. Weight is 230 grams. Not that really matters. I don't think weight's obviously a problem once it's on the desk. You've got a nice little cable catch up here as well, so you can run maybe your mice cable through there, obviously down and then over. It also just make sure you're not going to have any tangles as well. So you see, you can get those little bungee things for mice, but I don't really like those. But this just enables you to obviously have your mouse just come round and then literally directly into it, rather than there's a mouse here, for example. So you can just have it like that. So obviously it's not going to get tangled at the very top. Whereas if you were to have it over going off, it might catch on your maybe monitor stand or something like that. So that's a nice little feature there. On the end of the braided cable, which is a 2.1 meter cable, you've got a nice Razer branded USB cable with a nice green end. I do like that little touch. You do see companies putting their own little colour on the end, I think, which is quite a nice little feature. So let's get it plugged in and we can show you how the Chroma actually works. So apologies for the cut there, guys. Again, another battery died, but it's kind of good in a way because it's got very dark. It's been a few hours since I recorded the start, but that also has enabled me to show you this a little bit better in the dark. So I've got Razer Synapse open on my PC. It's a very janky setup, so just bear with me a little bit. You've got options to adjust the brightness here. This is the first thing I'm going to show you. Let's just take it down down low. You can obviously turn it off as well. This is going through the spectrum cycling at the moment, if you're wondering. So you have it very dim. But for the sake of the video, we're going to want to go full brightness. There we go. Whew, quite a difference. Hopefully it picks it up on camera. It's before, when I did this, it was very jumpy and it did change with like brightness and stuff, but I've now got it full manual. So in theory, this should stay the same. So breathing is what I generally have it on most of the time. So I go between red and white. That's kind of my favourite colours in terms of RGB. You can go in and pick any colour you like out of the presets here. We can go on a custom colour and then make your own out of the 16.8 that are available. Then just say done. Then that will then become the colour, and obviously it takes effect on the video. You can of course randomise that as well, so it will just breathe in between different colours. It's kind of a little bit like the spectrum cycle, but you've got like an off period in the middle. You have got an option for reactive on there as well, but that's just when you've got a Razer mouse. So like if you do a click, it will flash. I'm just using my bog standard mouse at the moment because it's the janky setup. It's the only really way I can do it. So you have to kind of imagine that one. And then your static colour. So I'll probably go for either, like I said, red or white for me. In terms of white, if you watch my reviews before, you know I always like to mention whites because it's quite difficult for RGB to produce white. This is actually a very good implementation of it. Also, there's a nice little look at how this is stitched to the outside of the mat. Because if you notice on like the Firefly, you don't have this stitching, it's kind of bonded, whereas this one's just stitched around the edge. But you need to bear in mind it is a cheaper product, so they do have to take alternative ways of kind of sticking things together. But that being said, it still seems very, very durable. And to be fair, you're not going to be going rubbing along this, so I expect it'll be perfectly fine for however long it sits on your desk. And like I said before, I like the fact that the little part in the left hand side is there rather than in the centre, as I can't use mine in the centre with monitor bases. It's a little bit annoying, so it is nice to just obviously have that option. And then you can obviously tuck your cable in for your mouse, so you tuck it in like that and like that, and then you'd run that backwards down behind your PC or down behind your desk, and then obviously that extra bit on the edge is just good because you're not going to get any stress on the cable, or it's not going to snag as well, so that's cool. As an overview, I think it's certainly a nice surface. I do like the simple lighting around the outside. As I did mention, if you do want to go anything further, kind of have like a rainbow or multiple colours that you can choose from different sections on the mouse mat, look at the Firefly. This is a cheaper product, so you just need to bear in mind that it's just a single colour that runs. It's kind of like the EL wire that you used to use with like the Tron suits and stuff. When people used to stick it all over their BMX bikes and stuff like that. It's the same kind of cabling. So you need to just consider that it can't do multiple colours on one piece of wire. So if you want to do that, just look at the Firefly. It's the easy thing I can say. One final thing, if you do want something that's a little bit bigger but you just want simple lighting, they're going to bring out a extended version of this very soon. It's actually listed on the website, but it's not actually available to buy yet. So just bear in mind, if you want something where you can put your keyboard and your mouse on the same thing, that will be coming out shortly. So it'll probably be like twice the length, or just shy of, maybe another 3/4 of the size. So you can't really see quite on frame now, but it will kind of go to maybe about there. So you've got ample room for a keyboard and a mouse, should you want to put both on the same surface. So I'll put links in the description for this if you want to get one for yourself, or have a look at the Razer website for the whole different plethora of mouse pads they do if you're not kind of you're not kind of sure which one you want to get. Or obviously have a look at the Firefly if you want to have a little bit more customizability with the RGB. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you to Razer for sending this out for me to do a little video on, and I'll see you all in the next one.